Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. MersLess Ones here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video, and in this one we're going to be taking the new Swimsuit Ninny 1 out of 5 T20 links into the Nightmare difficulty guild quest just to see how well she does. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. Also, if you would like to further support me in the channel, you can do so by becoming a channel member, but you know that is entirely up to you. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So like I mentioned in her original showcase, I did want to showcase this unit just 1 out of 5 T20 links in Nightmare difficulty guild quest, which is pretty much just the hardest content in the game we have now at the moment. So now that it is finally here, I just want to go ahead and take her into here. The build will pretty much be the same as it was in her initial showcase. Really nothing much has changed. Same links, same bonus abilities, nothing too major. And so the auto characters I'm going to use for this is going to be this Bombietta here. She's only 1 out of 5. Transcendence level 10, links are T20. Strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost links. I do have the 10th anniversary Renji on here just because she does have lacerated on her attacks right here, as you can see. And if she so happens to get this, which realistically she probably won't get, talking about this right here, the enemies defeated bonuses, we will have that as well. And then I do have this Renji here. I mean, just because he's a melee NAD unit for a Arrancar guild quest. He does have a barrier and a boost on his SA2, so that should help out just even a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do a few runs, and then I do have some copies of this unit, and then I'll just power her up to the max that I'm able to do so, and then we'll just do a few runs of that. So let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and jump in here, and I'll start off with my EX move just so we can get the hits on auto. My bad, I was just doing some daily stuff that I just forgot to turn auto off for this. So, fortunately enough, we do have the status element resistance 200% for this freeze here. I'm not sure about everybody else here though, so I'm pretty sure they're going to get frozen. Yeah, they are getting frozen. But as long as we get the Renji uses his SA2, that's going to be pretty good. We actually might be able to get the Bombietta's enemies defeated bonuses, and if we do, that's going to help us out a lot. Oh wait, no, it counts for us as well, doesn't it? So yeah, she necessarily doesn't have to defeat the enemies. As long as we just get the enemies defeated, then it should be fine. I was trying to save my strong attack 3. Actually, if I can bring the bosses over here towards me, that might help out a little bit. Because our problem is that these auto characters are getting frozen. If we can finish this, nope, okay. Probably best to try to lure the enemies outside of just the status element plus the freeze that's on the ground. I'll try to do that next run. Alright, so we're back in here again. This time I do have auto off, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw my EX move out there. If I can help it, maybe I can possibly move these enemies away from over there. But maybe not, though. Might be a bit difficult to do so. As long as I hit the superior strong attack on the actual enemy, then that's probably what would be best. But since we're just probably going to be paralyzing the enemy a lot, it's going to be kind of hard to move her over here towards us. I don't have any strong attacks at the moment. Oh, I should have put a disclaimer. I do guild quests, but not that often, and I don't always have some of the best inside guild quest characters to use. So if you have probably some better guild quest units, for example, the newest Swimsuit Noelle, I know not Noelle, the Swimsuit Nelliel. All these characters that start with N. The new Swimsuit Nelliel, I know she's probably really good for this guild quest. I don't have her because I didn't summon on the banner. So if you have her, you definitely probably will want to use her here. I'll just go ahead and use the soul bomb since we're right here anyways. Try to at least get to the last wave here. So we did make it here, which is good. And 10 times up. Well, that was better than the first run, so. I think maybe it would probably be fair enough to do maybe one more run, just at the bare minimum, then just go ahead and fully max out the Ninny to best my ability, really. Just put in all the dupes I have of her, get her Transcendence to the maximum amount that I can get them to, as well as the links. So we will do that after this run here. But we did get the wave 5 though, which is good. But we need to get to those, we need to clear wave 5 and just probably get to like the EX stages. Or EX waves, whatever they're called. Maybe change up a few. I accidentally canceled that SA1 a little bit too early. My finger slipped on the flash step button. Not to mention that Renji, he is a couple years old, so he's definitely not the best in slot now units user for this. Yeah, I literally heard the auto characters get frozen. Now, if this was like a range, we probably wouldn't be that big of a deal because we could get some distance in them. But I mean, just the way this freeze plus on the ground is just set up is kind of really all over the place. I would like to save my soul bomb for the last wave just to see how much we can be able to clear. I'll save the EX move too. I'm not going to be able to save the superior strong attack at all. Pop that, use the EX move. Okay, yeah, if we just had a little bit more time, definitely would have got it done. He's glitched out. You see him just moonwalking away to the side? Crazy. Alright, so before we go in, I just wanted to show you just how strong my Ninny is. I did get her link slot levels to 22 because that is the max I can get them to. I did have 2 extra copies, so I was able to just, you know, add focus and attack right here. And then my EX move did upgrade to 25% for the devastation. The strong attack reduction does not increase here. Then let's see, what else? I think that's pretty much it, really. That's all that changed. Still had the Joshiro's Inheritance EX skill right here, so they're getting that 18% Berserker. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump back in here and see how well she'll do with this. Alright, so just having that extra focus there should help us out quite a bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the EX move. I'll save my SA3 for this. Yep, there we go. Use the superior strong attack here. Yeah, this problem right here is the status element plus. I mean, over time we are going to get characters that's going to like just have more of it. But once we get a character that has status element plus 200% and that's shared, that's going to be a very, very valuable character for this. I probably just say my SA2 actually. Oh well. So as you can see, we did make it here to wave 4 a lot faster than we were able to with just being 1 out of 5 T20. So just having to do does matter. At least one so you can get the extra focus. If I can help it, I'm not going to use my soul bomb here. Oh, we are going to get our EX move back pretty soon, so. Alright, so we're going to have 15 extra seconds here. Yeah, so just as you can see, just with at least the second dupe, it does matter quite a bit. And we do actually have type advantage here, so this is actually really good against the EX wave bosses. Alright, yeah, so definitely not bad. Just adding those extra couple of dupes did help out quite a bit there, which is great. Alright, so we'll do another run with the same setup here. Yeah, just to see if we can just get back there. Make sure that first run wasn't a fluke or anything like that. I'm trying to save my SA1 or my SA3 here. So yeah, actually having type advantage against the last boss here is going to be very, very helpful. It'll make it easier to clear those EX waves. I was trying to save my superior strong attack with this wave here. Alright, we'll be moving on to the next phase here shortly. Yeah, I was saving my superior strong attack for this. Then I think We are running a little bit low on time here, but I do have my superior strong attack here. Use that. We'll pop this. Then the SA3. I don't want to use my EX move, but I will use the superior strong attack if I have to. Okay, I have to use 2 strong attacks there. Alright, so we still have the EX move in our SA3, right? Okay, no, we don't have our EX move. No, we don't have our SA3. But we have it now, so that's good. One superior strong attack. I was trying to hold on to that, but we needed to use it. Okay, not bad. With this team and the dupes that I have, I am able to get at least 1 EX wave done. Alright, so this will be the last run for the video, and I think that's just pretty much all there is to show, really. I mean, you see the difference between having the dupes and not having the dupes. And then obviously if you had like proper Guild Quest characters, the newer ones with some dupes, then you probably would actually be able to clear it here. So overall, not bad. Even if you do have 1 out of 5, you'll probably struggle to get to that 5th wave, and if you are able to clear it, that's going to be very great. Just with the extra dupes, it will help you out a lot more. And unfortunately, since this character is the only here with the status element plus skill, the auto characters are just getting frozen a lot more than they should be. So yeah, our damage would be more consistent if they just weren't getting frozen left and right. You can definitely try to maneuver your way like to have them out of here, but it's going to be kind of difficult. Alright, probably gonna have to use the soul bomb here because this run wasn't really the best. Or, no, I'm gonna have to use it. Use it a bit too late. Yeah, that last one wasn't too good. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for this one. We did do quite a few runs. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference with and without the dupes. If we actually take a look at the top 10 used characters here, I mean, she's right here just because she's new. If we just take a look at the auto character, he is actually being used, but I don't think I showed the dupes in my Renji, did I? Yeah, I only have him 1 out of 5, so if I had more dupes, maybe had him mattress in it, definitely would have helped out a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I showed him, but I'll just show him again. My Bombietta here. Yeah, she's only 1 out of 5 too, so maybe if I had more dupes of these characters, I definitely probably would have got further a bit more. Then obviously there's this Noelle here that I mentioned is going to be very good for this one too. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.